Hello, wealthy family, and thank you for coming and sharing some time with me today. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a bit of an introductory video, as it is my first for YouTube, and I just wanted to make sure I recorded or I commemorated the occasion with an introduction video. You know, basically the gist of why I wanted to come onto this platform and start using it a bit more, and what my deepest desire is for this channel. So I am coming to you from Central Florida. I am someone who has always had a desire to speak their own truth and be able to empower and enlighten infinite beings. That is something that is near and dear to my heart, because I feel once you have information, you can make such a informed decision about your life. Once you have that education, you have that opportunity to now make choices. We all have choices, but sometimes it feels that we don't. Sometimes it feels like we have no choice but to do this. And that is so inaccurate. But because of the programming that we've experienced, right, in our society, whether it's through television programming, news programming, parent programming from our parents, programming from the school system, programming for friends with limiting beliefs, or just our own programming that we experience and wired in as a being growing up, as a child growing up, we can change that process just by changing the channel, or changing the energy, or changing the frequency that you're on. And that again starts with a choice. But how do you know your choices if you don't have the knowledge of it, if you don't know the capability of it? So my desire is to speak on a broad spectrum of things. This channel is not going to be about one particular subject. Although if you're seeing this in my earlier stages, this video is timeless. So as things change, the name may change, but as of right now, if you were to click on my channel, you see my name is Ascending Infinite Goddess. So I just want to let you know I don't subscribe to mainstream realities, and I don't always subscribe to mainstream ideals as well. So I hope you're ready for a change, or a change of pace. And frankly, if you clicked on this channel and you've gotten this far in my video, then you are a person who is looking for change. So kudos to you, because change does not always feel good. Change is not always easy, but change is something to be embraced and accepted, because that's the one thing that is constant in the universe, in our life, in this earth. Right? Things are always changing around us. We always had change of seasons, right? Nothing is ever the same. No two snowflakes are the same, right? With us being in the winter time, for those of you who experience snow, you may have heard that, right? Heard that science. Everything is changing always around us. You know, our body actually physically changes every 35 days. The cells that make up our body composition is changed every 35 days based on the food that we put into it prior, right? So understand that change is something that's inevitable, and despite how you may feel with it, it's happening. It's happening to you, and it's happening for you. More for you than to you. So I am a person who is deep-rooted in possibilities. I feel that all possibilities can become a reality, because everything starts with a thought. This platform that I'm using, YouTube, started with a thought. Someone had a thought and they brought it to us. This device that I'm using to record and speak to you on started with the thought. You know, this necklace that I'm wearing, my beautiful amber, this started with a thought. This shirt I'm wearing started with a thought. Your time spending here with me all started with a thought. So if you can think it, you can hold it. you can bring it to fruition. You can bring it into your reality. You can pull it down. We all have infinite possibilities. There are so many different things that lined up in my life that led me to the course of where I am now. And had someone told me this a decade ago, right, I'm going to go with that. That's what we're speaking about. It's with it being January 2020 at the time of me recording this video. With me, a decade ago, me would not have believed any of this. To say, wow, I have my own home. I have a growing, flourishing business. I'm about to start another business venture. My purpose in life has changed. My children are flourishing and growing, and my husband's and I's desires are coming to fruition at such a fast pace. Sometimes we can't fathom it. It's amazing. So understand that things change and things grow. So as I said, if you happen to be watching this later on down the road and my channel name has changed and you see things different, just understand that change is inevitable. It happens for everyone, and it's to be embraced, because it's so much easier when you go along with it and you look at change as a possibility, as a opportunity rather, to learn. Also, you will not see many edits in my videos. Sometimes I watch videos and it looks kind of choppy, and I'm like, ugh, they could have seemed that in a bit better. But with me being a Pisces, a water sign, I feel like we should just flow. And imperfections are a natural way of life. Now, if something were to happen and I have to stop in the middle of a video and I've been flowing into it, then you may see a bit of an edit. But other than that, expect the quirks, expect the coughs, expect the itches, the scratches. I like being in nature. I like being at one with everything. So you'll see me out here a lot. And in Florida, there are a lot of natural beings out here with me too. My dog is here with me, so you may hear him in the background. But just know that I want people to understand you don't have to be perfect to do this. And my desire, like I said, is to empower, or I'm not sure if I said it or not, but my desire is to empower and enlighten infinite beings, because we all have infinites within us. And I want everyone to understand that potential, because once you understand it and you can, or understand it, and you can start tapping into it and honing it and perfecting it, because we all have perfection in us as well as being infinite beings, life becomes so much more spectacular. It becomes so much more magical. It becomes so much more easy to go with the flow. So, I hope I conveyed my message accordingly. I'm a big person on mindsets, because, like I said, everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with that process. So, I'm definitely going to be speaking a lot on the mind and how you attract your experiences. Yes, talking on the law of attraction, but so much more, because that's just one of the many universal laws that go into play. And sometimes people may feel that law of attraction doesn't work for them, or I don't practice law of attraction, or I don't, subscribe or believe in that stuff. But it's a law. It's a law. It's not a rule. It's not a maybe. It's not something. It's a law. So when things are law, and not a man-made law, this is a universal law. So when things are a law, you have no control over that. You participate in it whether you want to or not. So if you understand it, so you can participate in it better, now you can start swinging things more in your favor, right? Kind of like a board game, right? When you understand the rules, you can start to play and subscribe to them a little bit better, and it makes it a lot more easier for you to get ahead, right? For you to be 2 steps ahead of the game, like my husband would like to say. So again, thank you all for sharing this time with me. I'll be talking about things from natural beauty to black love to marriage to horoscopes, astrology, spirituality, religion, money. I am a financial professional, not an advisor. So full disclaimer, I will be talking a lot about money as well, and your mindset about money. You know, the mindset that money is nothing but a tool, is nothing but an energetic tool that we as a collective society decided it has value to it holds value to get us the things that we want. So when you start looking at money that way, instead of something that doesn't grow on trees, although it literally is a tree, it's literally printed on paper, and paper comes from trees, so hey. But by just having that mindset mentality that money is just energy, money is just tool, money is just something that resides on a frequency that I need to align myself with in order to have more of it with. There's no reason to have any lack, any poverty, or be living in a life that we don't want to live. So I will be talking a lot about money as well, and different investment tips and things of that nature. So like I said, this was just an introductory video. My first one for YouTube. Yay! But I definitely, like I said, wanted to start using this platform a little bit more, because I am used to speaking in front of people and having engagement with people. So you all are going to watch me grow together, and I love it. I'm gonna love every step of this journey. I am committed to bringing the best information in the best possible way that I ever possibly could hope to convey, for everyone to have a deeper understanding, so you can then take it and apply it and move into action. Because one thing I always say is that knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Hashtag applied knowledge is power, right? It's important for us to apply the tools and the resources and the information that we gather and we process, right? Similar like your computer. If you just keep programming your computer, and not clearing out the old programs as you put the new programs in, and then start utilizing the new programs, eventually your computer is going to ask you, hey, you haven't used this in quite some time. Would you like to delete it? Do you want to override it? What is it you want to do? So as you clear out the old programming and start programming it with the new programs, right? You start clearing out the things in your subconscious mind that don't serve you by programming new things in your conscious mind that do serve you. And now your subconscious mind can start wiring that in, so you can start applying it, so you can start acting on it, so it can start becoming a habit, right? And when you start making that conscious decision to do that and let it move from your mind to your heart, so you can start putting into action, oh man, our world is just gonna, shoo, boy. And guess what? We are in the perfect time for it. We are in a wonderful time, right? In Drake's words, it's a wonderful time to be alive, right? So until next time, wealthy family, again, thank you for coming and sharing some time with me and watching my introductory video to my beautiful YouTube channel. And I look forward to growing with you more and more. Don't forget to subscribe. My guarantee to everyone is that every Monday you will have a new Mindset Monday video. That's something that I do all the time. I'm going to start bringing it to YouTube as well. So every Monday there is guaranteed to be a new fresh video talking about mindset, things that you can use to apply in your daily life, okay, to help propel that. So until then, make sure you subscribe so you can be alerted of the new videos right down below. Subscribe, make sure you push the bell so you can get the notifications, and feel free to drop a comment, right? Interact with me. Let me know how this video, how did it feel? What was the energy behind it, right? Did it make you laugh? Or you like, huh, she's going to be talking about a whole bunch of different things. What is it? Do you have any suggestions? Any things you'd like to see me talk about initially, or anything of that nature? I'm always open to suggestions. So again, feel free to subscribe and comment below. And until next time, wealthy family, peace and love.